100 or up to 3000, you're just fine. So this turn we have some serious investments going on. Not that many wars, which is exactly what we need. The Russians must be further attacked and dealt with. Exactly like that. Good. Let's march on them further. And things are looking good. We do see a lot more. This army needs to close up on the rebels. As you can see, it's still 100% Orthodox. And it looks like nothing's going to change it. There certainly is nothing here that would make it any different. I'm going to make this building, which will help lower classes stay happier, and this will certainly make things a little bit more difficult with the money, and the money is certainly going down. Okay, now in here it looks like the Pope has been so intrigued with a victory here that they decided to start a war. Now, what happened here is probably a move of force, and this just triggered them to attack me. They saw this as a weakness. In any case, I think that they are just weak enough for us to deal with and start to control of the Pope himself. Surprisingly, Spain did not got into this war, which is very good indeed for us. 3 of our armies marching here. Now there's still 2 armies on this side. And oh, look at that, that's Venice. I thought that this wasn't Venice. Okay, wow, that's surprising. Very surprising. Let's take Sofia now. And let's take it for ourselves. Don't have enough money, but I think I should have enough money. So let's just get rid of one of those upgrades out there. And I can't catch it. I built so much, but I'm not having anything that I built recently. Okay, finally. Okay, that was really bad. 1, 2 to build. Okay. Okay, hopefully that's enough. No, that wasn't enough. I need 1230. So okay, I'll just leave it be like that. It seems it got me there. I have so many cities, I can barely be everywhere at the same time. Okay, now I've got this in line. Let's move on the Ottomans. I need a priest to show up here. Okay, the priest is here. Our religion is gaining ground, and you will move on to Constantinopolis,
Glorieuse victoire,
where you are going to actually make a difference. Because if we can take this Istanbul, that's aka Constantinopolis, we would certainly be in a very good position. Now furthermore, This army needs to go on to Marathi Confederacy. And this army could as well move against the Indians or against Cherokees here, but we do have a treaty with Cherokees, so let's just fight the Indians who do not have any kind of treaties with us. Okay.
Oui, monsieur. En avant, marchez. En position, votre majesté. Votre majesté.
It looks like only one unit can move at the same time. And we are already strengthening this army. Good. Very, very good. If we'll take this settlement, we'll just be slightly stronger. As you can see, the Spanish do have local capital settlements, and that is making them very powerful. Without those capital settlements, we just can't really train the troops that we need so much, and that's the regular line infantry. Something I would certainly need. Let's take a closer look. Can we do that? Yeah, it looks like we can do it. We just need to upgrade a little bit further, so that's certainly an uplift for the morale. And we do have still many wars raging out there, and for as long as we can so successfully and quietly fight the Russians, it's fine, because we got quite a few armies stuck in these very vast lands. And I think the Pope is kind of foolishly giving us an opportunity to take over Rome, which is good. This will certainly make us slightly richer. As you can see, Spain is moving around. Maybe they're going to attack Venice. That's a distinct possibility. No, I'm not going to give settlements to Swedish government. Enemy raid. Okay, it looks like they're in the park, and we're just going to have to get rid of them. So let's move in there and fight Pope's glorious army. So these are the religious men and women of Italy's states of Italy. Alrighty. This army is ready for a bayonet charge. So, I can't fit anywhere. Okay, they weren't selected. Let's start moving now. And we'll start hacking them up. So we moved our army away, and the Don State saw this as an opportunity. However, it didn't work out well for them. And we are going to hack them up. Now, as you can see, they do have quite a bit of artillery here, so we may as well run forward and start hacking them up. Okay, we'll do a good charge on them, where we, with the use of our superior numbers, are going to do the damage. I've ordered the troops to do a bayonet charge on them. In here, as you can see, we'll try to surround them. Let's do just that. In here we are already in a nice engagement. We have the cavalry, and we're fighting further. Very, very good indeed. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. These are proper Europeans fighting against proper Europeans, you know. Just like in the old days, right? Where we were fighting the enemy, and in these cases right here, numerical superiority is pretty much everything there is, and we are certainly not lacking numerical superiority here, which will make the United States even weaker. This, at any point in time, their main line infantry will start a rout. As you can see, we are surrounding them. The longer they stay, the more of them will be surrounded, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, they got surrounded. So, in the name of God, these orange guys, are gonna die. Known that Pope is going to be orange. That's it. They've been all cut to pieces. All of them. Okay, they're not the only ones. There's still a few more left. But those are just cosmetic ones. Only one brigade. So, not even a big deal, anyway. And in here we do have some the fighting going on still, which is certainly very, very interesting. And we're going to send in forces from all sides to attack them, because they're fighting so well. So this army of Town States that moved against us has certainly made a mistake. We moved out, they thought they can start a war against us, and it just didn't work out the way they thought. And now our cavalry is hitting them pretty badly. In here we are fighting them again. Our numbers are going to prevail. No doubts about that. Yes. There are no more troops. Yeah, that's the only place where they are still doing some damage. And look at that, the Tans are marching forward here. Could you believe that? Oh wow indeed. Okay, let's surround them then. they can't fight forever. But they can fight very well. So only our numerical superiority has prevailed here. And as you can already see, it's going to be it. That's it, they're retreating. And that's pretty much it. Our cavalry needs to hunt these guys down because they fought so well. Let's make sure they don't repeat themselves ever again. Yes, that's all for now. A close victory, they say. However, it seems that's not going to be the end for
En avant! Marchez!
Italian states. We still have to tag them. And defeat them fully. Now, it's time to get this force back to its full strength and back to Genoa. Handel dies 1 week after playing organ in accompaniment to a performance of his own work, The Messiah. The great composer George Frederick Handel has died of old age at 74. In between Good Friday and Easter Monday of 1759. Although normally robust in health, Handel had been blind for several years and there had been no protracted illness preceding his death. Unusually for a non-Briton, Handel has been buried at Westminster Abbey, a monument by French sculptor Louis Francois Roubiliac adorning his tomb in the Great Crypt. Handel will always be remembered as one of the great masters of music, his compositions displaying a simplicity of melody and structural clarity rarely matched by those of his contemporaries. Enemy raid, let's take a look. Okay, we need to fix this. Quite a few buildings have been built, good to know that. Workers are rioting here, but for no longer, as you can see, without the school that is making people unhappy. Things should go forward just fine for us. The same is happening here. Workers are rioting in Bulgaria, but that's due to the war. We're going to build ourselves up in here further, and the path has been blocked. That's fine. We should be able to gain ourselves a relatively easy victory. Would you look at that? We successfully fought this. And what do we have here? We have 3 forces coming over from different sides. And let's move into this battle now. This is certainly a very, very important battle. If we can win this, slowly but surely we'll have this region for ourselves, and it should bring us a nice profit. Let's take a look what's gonna happen here. They should come from multiple sides, and the only thing we need to do is we need to be very, very fast, and with the use of our speed we need to carve them to pieces. So these are the Ottomans right here. As you can see, they have their famous caps on. No, their reinforcements are showing up. We can see the city in the distance. Very, very nice looking. Indeed. And in here we see that enemy forces are going to retreat. Okay, we are just gonna run through this. Or no, or we should not be. Yeah, it looks like we should not be running through this, because they will get together, and we would be just a little bit too tired, I guess. These guys have shields. Interesting indeed. Look at that. They will start shooting, and this will take away a few lives. As you can see here, they've got a nice hit on us, and so it looks like this is going to do exactly that. And we're just going to have to fire at each other, and we're gaining a line, so it's not going to be a bayonet charge just yet. However, they are going to throw cavalry at us, and cavalry too. So here we have the first engagement against the cavalry, which is very, very good for us. We are undoubtedly going to make use of that. Okay. Here we should kill off the cavalrymen. Our troops are shooting, and surprisingly enough, the Ottomans are the ones charging us in this case. And we are going to be fighting here. Yeah, that's good. So far so good. I would say that we're having them exactly where we want them. Alright. Our first lines here can successfully defend against them. Their attacks are not going to be a big deal. The fire as well is going to make our troops continuously shoot. Okay. These guys can start moving in from the flanks. I think that there's not really that many of them left here, so let's start running at them full speed. As you can see, 3 brigades against 1. That's the exact composition that we want to achieve, and this is making them run. This war for the Ottomans is turning out to be a complete disaster. Their initial advance was actually very, very weak, and even when we did not have a powerful force, they were not attacking us. They were just retaking the land that was weakly defended. However, we took it back as easily as they took it. And now we are attacking them very powerful settlements. Vast Balkan lands. And we are achieving that with a great efficiency. see. As you can see, without this army defending Istanbul, they are crushed. They'll be thrown back into the Middle East of today's Turkey, and they'll be staying there for forever, I guess, until we come over. Here they should launch an attack on us, I guess. Yep, they got a good hit there, but nobody died. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, and here certainly somebody got hit. Yeah, this guy got hit there. A few more. However, we have them here, and make sure they stay dead. What else do we have here? If you hold shift, you can issue these kind of commands. And so far so good. They're still not surrendering. And that's just worse for them. Okay. Let's take a look at this fight right there. Yeah, they're falling. But I need forces out of this fight so that I could make flanking maneuvers. And then we will certainly be able to finish them off. Done. They are dropping like flies, and that's pretty much all over. Their leader is dead. So everybody else will be retreating to Istanbul, I guess, or close around it. However, I think that without being behind the walls, they are going to be weak. Oh, look at this building. It actually looks nice. Okay, that's enough. Now it's time to take it. Actually, without the Balkans belonging to the Ottomans, I would say that we are in a very, very powerful position. Okay. Let's take a look at our odds here, and it looks like they have defended Istanbul with multiple armies. No matter, we are going to launch an offensive on them with multiple armies ourselves. But first of all, let's take out the units that kind of got away.
Glorieuse victoire!
Good. Now that these have been taken care of, it's fine. What do we have here? We have a trading port in Crimea, so we'll have a military port here. This army could stand in position close to the border. That's fine. Let's take a look if Spain is at war against Venice, and it looks like that's the case. It is. That's good for us. That Venice is going to be weakened because it's very powerful right now with an army that consists with many grenadiers. However, these battles are eating up our income which is rising slowly but surely. Okay, let's take them out. Done. And these victories are slowly but surely eating in to our
Oui. Avec votre permission. Quel autre service soyez béni.
Income. Okay, some of the settlements can be taxed again. The profits in Moscow went down, but that's due to the fact that we are increasing the happiness levels here. In any case, it's fine. Okay, now let's build up further. A few towns can be expanded here, and we can move on to America. So good that we can march on to New Mexico. Obviously, if we can take out those faraway settlements, this will give us an advantage overall. Okay. We will probably have these two settlements as kind of military focused settlements, and everybody else just fine.
À vos ordres, monsieur. Troupes, en avant.
Look at that, it would want us to go all the way around to attack them. They're like in a perfect position that we can't reach due to our inability to enter American lands. Okay, in any case. Oh wow, I can't believe this. Look at that, we can't do anything about this because the Americans are blocking our way. We would be forced to go all this way around somewhere out there. So actually we are stuck here. We are stuck quite badly due to American presence, and I think that this kind of means war, I guess. So one army could come here, take out Cherokee nations, and just kind of garrison all this area. And this army, when the Delphin Maratha Confederacy, could sail south and try to attack, retake the islands, which would be a good idea too, considering that we have this force. But obviously if that navy gets attacked, we would lose all this army, so that's certainly very, very dangerous. But if done kind of safely from port to port, we could do some serious damage to Maratha Confederacy. No doubts about that. But we could bring ourselves a navy here. In any case, we can't march forward really, maybe we can make a deal with the Americans, have ourselves a movement deal. So that would be military access deal. Indefinite for indefinite, what would they say? And they would not agree. Probably we need a lot of money invested into this. Endure. To have it work for us.
J'ai besoin
À vos ordres. D'autres ordres?
Je dois me reposer. Monsieur, permettez-moi de je dois me reposer. Je suis épuisé. À une autre mission? Je me cache.
Yes, it looks like the Spanish have taken Greece. Would you look at that? That's going to be a major battle.